All right. What is up, everybody? Let me go ahead and launch this over here on Instagram. Trying to get this launched on Instagram real quick. Bear with me 1 second. But we should be live here on YouTube. Shout out if you guys are tuning in here on YouTube while we get this stream going right now, or Instagram. It is RC Steve 710, guys. What is up? How's everybody doing tonight? Appreciate you guys being patient with me while we get this stream set up over on Instagram. With that being said, we should be live now on Instagram. So let's go ahead and start that connection over there on Instagram. Cool. All right. We should be good to go. And with people joining in over here on YouTube, what is up? Mr. Pringles, bam, first one on YouTube. Northwest Scaler in the house. What is up? I appreciate you. This is definitely a clean setup, guys. Steven Jordan, what up, brother? Everybody tuning in. And there we go. We got everybody coming in over on Instagram as well. Always cool to see everybody tuning in. We have Dollar Crawler, Madhouse 570, Wizco Crawler, Pluto's Planet, RC Freak 707, Dev Sauce, the Muscle Bender. What is up, guys? RCLCC. Let's go, guys. So, welcome back. It is another episode, guys, of Micro Mondays with RC Steve. That's me. How's everybody doing tonight? We showcase the latest and greatest news, updates, and more every Monday evening for you guys. So, all your favorite micro RC products, uh, tips and tricks, builds, giveaways, special guests, and much more, guys. This is the place to be. So, if this is your first time here, welcome. What is up? And if you guys are back and tuning in, welcome back. Share with a friend, guys, who may not know of Micro Mondays and might want to have them dive deep into the rabbit hole. So much appreciated. And if you guys are over on YouTube, definitely give a follow over on the YouTube channel. Let's get this channel going, growing as well, just like the Instagram one, guys. And show these guys over on YouTube the community that we've been hyping up and growing over on Instagram, bringing nothing but positive vibes for everybody. But with that being said, guys, we'll have Dirty Customs on in the stream in just a little bit. Uh, while he gets ready and set up, he'll just be a few minutes behind, guys, but that's always not a problem at all. If you guys know, we have a sponsor of the month now here on Micro Mondays, which is amazing to see the RC community help support this show and just give something back to some awesome viewers over here for the RC guys. And with that being said, want to give a nice shout out again. We have COOP RC in the house, guys. COOP RC in the house. He is the sponsor of the month. He's been showing off his awesome products, guys. He's been feeling like he's been touring the U.S., doing a worldwide tour over here in North America. But if you guys were to catch him here, whether it's on the West Coast or the East Coast, COOP RC always is offering something cool for the RC community, guys. And this is a brand new sea snake in the house. If you guys haven't seen the sea snake in person, we can simply just kind of share with you guys a glimpse of what you'll be getting. Not only be getting the chassis, you'll be getting all the hardware and all the accessories. We're talking mag sliders, magnets, the skid plate, braces, and carrier bearing, which is a collab, guys. If you haven't seen the Sea Snake, it's in a super aggressive angled skid chassis, guys. Really super thin, super small belly to help get over those breakovers. And with that, you can also have the carrier bearing set up to get that drive shaft really tucked up. So someone's going to go home with the brand new Sea Snake chassis kit tonight, And then also, guys, another lucky winner, of course, from Coop. But we've been sharing all month long some awesome products. We actually have, sorry, my big hand in the way, but we actually have the Coop Orca V2 right here with these awesome COOP RC red, white, and blue wheels. So we're actually going to be giving away one of these sets as well. So only here on Micro Mondays, guys. Thanks to COOP RC. He's got everything you need over on his Etsy store. Make sure you guys check out his Etsy store, and we'll be tossing in these couple extra nifty 3D printed COOP RC nut tools. So if you want to go over to COOP RC's Etsy store as well, guys, you can save some a little bit extra at checkout. You can use the code MICROM10 over on the checkout. I'll actually add that right there. You guys can see a little banner up ahead. So make sure you guys take a screenshot of that. And with that being said, COOP RC, guys, shout out to Coop. We actually got Dirty Customs ready to come on, so let's go ahead and bring them on. What is up, Dirty Customs, aka Mark? How you doing, brother?
Yo, yo. What's up, everybody?
Another day over here. Loving the Micro Mondays, guys, over here. Crisp on YouTube. So there's a bunch of comments coming up, guys. Got the MB1 over here hanging out. Yeah, we got a cool setup. We're going to actually dive in and share what I've been up to. So let me just get through these. Yeah, we're on YouTube, guys. Isn't that crazy? What was that weird chassis? You haven't seen that Coop Orca? This is another chassis from Coop RC, guys. This is the Orca V2. Pretty cool design, forward skid setup. He has carbon braces collabing with Mintech, I believe. I'm not sure if they're still offering that or if I just put that on. Anywho, but check out those chassis, man. Coop RC is always doing something cool. Swapping over to the YouTube world. Oh, dang, what's up, guys? Yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in. And if you guys do want to get in on the giveaway, though, you definitely will have to tune back over to the Instagram side, guys. Just for now, we're working on trying to get all the names together where it's easy for me to see, and then we can just pick a winner easily. So if we get enough people over on YouTube, I think that'll be the easier way to go ahead and pick names. That way it'll be super fair and I won't miss anybody. But anywho, it's always fun in games. It's part of the fun, in my opinion, with all this cool stuff happening is that, there's so many giveaways going on that, man, any episode is always fun. Whether or not there's a giveaway or not going on, plenty of knowledge to tune into, guys. So shout out what you guys were up to over the past week. I know a lot of guys got a whole bunch of stuff either landed on their doorsteps or they're prepping something or finally getting some traction on shipments. So Mark, want to give a quick update as well. Let's talk about the RC Steve 710 links, of course, guys. So yes, we are back with a lot of people have been waiting for the titanium setups, guys. So we've been dishing them out, flaming them up, getting orders out. Not only that, we have these nice little handy barcodes or name tags. You guys can easily see what you guys got. Eventually, we're going to work on getting all these little QR codes going, so you can scan these little QR codes and you'll get directed to either like a setup video or a build guide, something like that. But we're working hard to get you guys those links out. And also, I've heard that buggies are landing. You guys can see I got mine. I couldn't resist just putting everything to the side and getting the buggies set up right here. Northwest Chassis Works as well, guys. Some good news. We also got news that they were shipping out the Apex chassis as well. So pre-orders from everybody, guys. Seems that they're going out and things are going good. So I see all you guys getting real busy over the week, double watching Jetson in the house. Yeah, so
That's funny.
hit me up if you guys need anything. There's a whole bunch of new chassis out lately, guys, and just a whole bunch of popular ones. We will definitely help you guys out, get those custom links going. And for all the orders, the main orders, like new orders, we'll be resuming those next Monday. So this week we're kind of just processing everything that we already kind of have. But hang in there, guys. Just one more week, and we'll just be going crazy. But appreciate everybody as well for their patience and all their support. Mark, I know it's been a while too. What have you been up to over the past week? Anything special or anything tackled?
Ooh. As many of you know, I am a huge baseball fan, and I got fully immersed in the Little League World Series, and I didn't do anything. So yeah, there's that. Oh, I mean, I lied. I did do some painting and stuff. I did do that. I take that back. But I'm working on some client stuff. But yeah, other than that, yeah, that was me the last 2 weeks.
Man, yeah. Shout out to you guys partaked in that sports watching. I didn't even know any of that stuff was going on. That's how bad I am at all this sports stuff. I got to keep up, but you know, I do know that baseball is kind of starting up again, or what, Little League, or just
Ooh, it
season.
ended. That was it. That was the end of it. And Major League playoffs is starting like October. So didn't you say Kai was kind of into baseball?
Yeah, we're actually getting them in for this fall, so that's why I figured like, oh, okay, is baseball starting up, or is this just like an off season? But
Yeah,
it's
that
the
sounds.
second
Yeah,
season, and he likes it a
yeah,
lot.
it's second.
Baseball's cool.
Yeah.
But let's go
Hey,
ahead and dive back in, though. I know a lot of you guys are just waiting for to see this screen over here. Um, this mini MB1, guys. So we're gonna dive in right now to it. The mini MB1 is something super sick to check out, guys. You guys can see I did get a little head start. I couldn't wait. So I kind of slapped some stuff together, kind of what I already had wanted to get together, but just seeing all the mini MB1s and all the hype, and finally it's here. I just couldn't help to get it taken care of. But here's
looking
my
good.
version so far, Mark.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Uh, Portal axles from
Mm-hmm.
Creel, those next long racing shocks.
Yeah.
One thing I did do, guys, I'll share a little bit deeper, but we did mount the shocks on the lower link position, so we still have some long travel articulation, but still sitting super low.
Yeah,
Especially,
that's the deal right there.
yeah. And then we couldn't resist. We had to make the RC Steve link set, guys. So with that, we're getting a little bit extra features like the offset rod ends to mount the links on the outside for outboard geometry on the front and the rear. So the handling is even nicer. But
What'd you end up with a wheelbase?
these wheelbases are around 155, so
Okay.
perfectly kind of proportioned, in my opinion, for this type of rock
Yeah, that's
buggy.
good.
Yeah, and the clearances and everything just super scaled down from the MB1, the 110 version, and they killed it, man, with the quality. Right now, I'm actually waiting on some working on getting a livery designed up for this, so that way I can have just vinyl panels or something. Because as much as I do love this titanium look, I'm still looking for kind of customize it for a while, or at least
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
able to change it up here and there.
Now,
And
are
then
we still able to buy these?
so there was a pre-order again, guys. They did reload over on the VTech website this past weekend. But as of today, actually, they happened to sell out again of the pre-orders. So there was quite a few. Uh, available for this pre-order. So I'm thinking with all the excitement that kind of happened over the week, people seeing their builds, people building them, like you just can't help but to get them going. But Dollar Crawler, I see on Instagram, got his from Freaky Skins. I really like that, dude, because that's awesome to know that Freaky Skins is on it, offering the Mini MB1, dimensions. Super sick. So depending on where you guys do decide to get a custom livery done up for your panels, shout it out. Or if you guys are planning to paint them, which I've seen some people paint them, look super nice as well. Those are super creative what everybody does. Straight links on that chassis, yes, they are straight links. We have a couple guys requesting some double bend or some high clearance style links, so we'll be making a couple sets for that. There's plenty of room to have that, so if you're looking for a little bit more performance, that's the cool thing about offering the custom links, is that we can make whatever you want happen. They don't sell the spiders by themselves anymore. I think they do. I think they sell them as a set now too, for individually, 2 fronts or 2 rears. Shout it out if they do sell or don't sell individually. I'm not actually too sure on that. But speaking of VTech, rounding it off with VTech, guys. So yeah, those pre-orders went fast. He also had the dual transmissions. Well, if I bring that up, we can check that out right now. But the dual transmissions, where is it at? He did have a quick run of the dual transmissions, and here we go. I'm gonna bring this up, guys. Here they are. So this is what I actually have set up in this buggy. This one's actually set up with the dual RevTech motors, which is really cool. Running this for the few runs, really insane. But
so with that one, what controller and are you using for that to get all the functions?
I'm using the Radio Master MT12, so I finally kind of figured out my own version of the dual ESC or dual motor setup. It's pretty similar. It's kind of straightforward once you start understanding it, and you mess up like 20 times, and then you're like, all right, let me just do it my own way. It ended up working out, and now we kind of have it set up. The only thing that I do want to add is getting like the on the fly overdrive and underdrive setup. So we'll be diving back in the settings and getting that enabled. But it is definitely fun. I see the whole hype, the whole addiction now of having the dual motor setup, especially with this buggy style. It's just so fun. It looks realistic on the rocks. It's a challenge because it is a little heavier, that's for sure. But I think that's the whole challenge as well to it, like scale crawling, hard technical crawling, tight turning type of style. If you guys like that buggy setup, let me know. But I think these went fast, guys. These little batch of the dual transmissions as well. They did go fast. Shout out if you guys were lucky though to pick one up. Mark,
so you got all of it going on. Portal steer, dual motor, dual SC. So you get front and rear dig. Do you have overdrive or underdrive gears in the axles, or you run it straight equal?
Yeah, equal. We're running it equal, and then you'll be able to get that feature once we set it up to have on the fly overdrive, underdrive. simply a knob. I don't know where my radio's at right now, but I'm also going to be trying to experiment setting it up with my Fly Sky Noble NB4. So I have 2 radios, and I just kind of want to really determine what is my kind of flavor that I'm going to end up using.
I forgot you got the Noble as well.
Yeah, so I offer the little nano receivers for the Noble receiver, and then I actually have a little micro receiver that I can still use on the with the Radio Master, but I am considering seeing, if there's a, we squeeze it in with the nano one, if it's all that worth it, or if I can just kind of squeeze it in on the side. But the cool thing about it is I have the ESC tucked in on the side. I have the battery placed right up here in the front passenger. So heavy front waist bias. Yeah, look at holding in the skid. I got the wheels. It's a really nice weight bias. It's one of my best kind of like 4-wheel steer balance that I've set up, especially with 2 motors, 2 servos, all that stuff.
I'm happy. 3S or 4S?
So I can fit a 4S as well, but mainly I'll be running 3S.
Okay. You found that to be smoother?
I found both of them to be smooth. That like the motors are really responsive for me, which is a nice thing. I haven't really tuned them out of the box, so normally they're pretty tuned already, ready to go. So that, but I will be kind of looking to see if I've only tried the 2800 kV from VTech. I'm still need to try that 3450 out, but so far so good, and I'm digging the whole experience, man. It's still a trip to me. So I'll be getting some more trail time or some more radio time eventually. The rig, I haven't weighed it yet, guys, but I would say that it's well over the 400, the 1-pounder mark. I would say it's in the 500s, guys. One of my heaviest builds. I'll throw it on the scales later tonight, and we can share what weight bias and weight and all that stuff. I'm still guessing, but I would say it's maybe in the 500s, 550 maybe, and I'm hoping it's close to like a 60-40. Yeah, that's all I would need.
As long as your center of gravity is low enough, relatively speaking,
Yeah.
And you keep the weight down, the higher weight down low, you're good.
And what's cool about it is that I've been pulling lines that you would think that it wouldn't be able to do, but thanks to the way that you can manipulate the axles to stop or stuff, it's kind of like the extra little helpful step of correcting your truck. So
that extra realism.
Yeah, and then finding a lot of traction with the dig, you can really get some crazy traction, and then it re-engage, and it just pulls it up, man. It's a trip.
Yeah. That's got to be on my list of next things to do is 4-wheel steer and full dig, front and rear.
You guys taking some guesses in the chat, I see. Shout out a chat, maybe a guess. We won't be able to give anything out for it, but maybe you guys can remember your guesses, and then I'll go ahead and bust out those scales later tonight. We'll throw it down, and I'll share a screenshot. That'd be funny. Let's see. Yeah, the Noble MB4 is super easy to set up with that radio, or with the dual ESC. So does the dig come with the ESC?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, well, the dig, it wouldn't come with the ESC, but you have to set it up with your radio and the channel mixing. So all that you can control from various switches. And if you have like the Noble or the Radio Master MT12, you can easily configure the channel mixing, the whole setups and all that.
Yeah,
so drive it for a little bit while you'll get the hang of it.
Dig on these is a lot different than dig on a 110 or a full-size truck with a transfer case option. per front and rear drive, right? So what
Yeah.
you're doing with the channel mixing is you're mixing the front motor or rear motor to the front axle, right, or the rear axle, depending on which one you want to drive,
Mhm.
which creates dig or a drag axle at that point too, same time. And then adding to that, Steve's got 4-wheel steering. So I mean, that's the ticket right there. I don't think you
Dude,
could
it
build.
is so crazy.
You'd have to have a two. You'd have to have a what? Either two MOA axles to do the same thing, and an ESC if it could do that, or a transmission that had. You probably wouldn't get front and rear dig though. You'd probably only get front dig if you had a transmission could do a rear unlock on the diff.
Yeah, I think that's the next thing I want to see. I want to see a transmission with a dig built-in setup. That would be for the micros for the SCX24. That'd be the next sickest thing because sometimes with other setups, like I've seen other cool sick buggy cages, and they're nice and like compact and thin and like single driver status. So they're really narrow, but man, having that kind of setup with like a rear facing motor and then like a dig setup, they just
Right.
add to more scale stuff. You can fit drivers and who knows, man. Just, the sky's the limit when it comes to thinking about stuff like that with all these cool products, dual ESCs, dual motors and all that. But yeah, shout out what you guys think of the Thai Pro VTech Collab Mini MB1, and you guys are trying to get in on the next round of pre-orders. But here on the screen, guys, we do see Little Guy Racing Parts last week. Man, it was hot over here in SoCal. Shout out what the weather's like in your area.
Yo,
Sure,
you have
Mark has something to share.
no idea. Another reason I didn't do anything, man. Oh my God. Hot and humid there. Like,
Man,
no. Go outside and you're like, no. Couldn't wait to leave work. Welding and oh God. With all the gear on, it's even worse, dude. It's crazy. Yeah. So yeah. I miss Southern California, to say the least.
it's
Even when
hot.
it's hot there, it's not that hot.
Little Guy Racing was definitely showing some sympathy for anybody who is just melting or dying, or wherever you're at, it's just kind of rough.
Oh,
They
damn
had
it.
their hot August nights,
I saw that.
and they had 15% off site wide. And I actually kind of just took a browse through there.
Did you get a trimmer?
No, I didn't get a tremor. I just got some kind of like stuff that I really needed. I ended up picking up just really basic stuff, but got some gears for the transmissions because I know there's a lot of like aftermarket transmissions. I needed a couple for like the Haunter transmissions. And also, I was actually picking up a couple of these spur gears since they have the holes. They're kind of like the lightweight billet style steel ones. They're on sale, but I'm actually thinking of swapping these on that dual transmission to kind of like shave any couple grams off in the center.
Yeah, it makes a difference though on something like that.
Yeah. So that's kind of, I was thinking, swap out a couple of those. And then while Little Guy Racing had their sale, shout out if you guys were able to pick up a couple stuff from Little Guy Racing, but they also were teasing a couple things, and we see right here. I'll just pause it right here, guys. So what we see here instantly, I'm circling it right here, Mark. What does that look like to you?
It's so small, I can't tell yet.
We can't really see it that good.
A hub? No, what is that?
This is a ring and pinion right here.
Oh yeah, okay.
So ring and pinion, we see the spider style axle, but we also see a super beefy kind of like link mount setup. So this to me, I'm guessing, guys, is a TRX 4M version.
Okay, now when I zoomed in, I can see it.
Here we can see again the ring and pinion.
So I mean, removable third member. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, just kind of like Vanquish style. differentials. So true like Curry style axle, looks so sick, guys. Is this stock width? Are we wondering for TRX4M? It looks kind of narrow, but maybe it might still be like a Spider 9+9 on both sides. I'm not personally too sure. If you guys have any guesses, but that's my guess, guys. It just says cooking up in the kitchen. That's all we know from there. Shout out what you guys think it could be. Like specs, what kind of width. Wondering what you guys think just by seeing this right here. Let's see. Yeah, Spider 94M 818 Garage shouting out down there. Coming back to YouTube, everybody's feeling our pain. It's been hot. Yeah. AZ in the mountains, we don't get above 95. Man, I think I might want to go live around there in the AZ mountains.
Oh, yeah.
Sick
Where are you at in
little
the
filler
mountains?
cap that Troy Potsy said. That's sick detail right there. Can't forget about that little filler cap in the rear diff, just like the Baker's axles. But
They're Curry.
yeah, right. So cool little teaser, just a little teaser. Wanted to share with you guys from Little Guy Racing Parts.
Those are cool.
Yeah, shout out Little Guy Racing Parts. They're always
every time I get like expendable cash, they don't have the spiders, and then when I'm hard luck, they're in stock or whatever their limited releases. You know, I keep missing. I want some though.
Let's see.
I love the detail.
Yeah,
especially with the faux hydro steer.
Yeah, I think coming into that's kind of the next wave, in my opinion, of stuff that will be popular. Because I did see it, guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys saw it. But we'll be talking about other stuff. But I think a lot of people are trying to get on that hydro kind of look steering. Maybe it might be the next
more scale. Yeah, realism.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's actually functional.
Out. Who knows? But yeah, you could put that on anything. Doesn't have to be buggies. No. Let's see. IERC. We forgot to chat about them last week, guys, but it's actually perfect timing because IERC just wanted to share an update with us. We did have their product featured a couple weeks ago, featuring their TRX4M. Speaking of 4M goodies, but IERC just updated their lineup of the Merge 18M chassis rails. They finally have the colored carbon fiber flavors. So they have about 4 or 5 different flavors, guys, for the colors. Here I have the super sweet gold or yellow style carbon fiber, and everything is still kind of the same, guys. You're getting all the 3D accessories, the skid plate, the magnet mounts, and I'll definitely be setting this one up the next week or two, guys. If you haven't seen that, what they look like set up, they're really cool. Let me try and pull up a video. I think I have it right here. Yeah, got it right here. So coming with the whole setup. So it looks like three colors, guys. Sorry, they have the yellow, silver, and the black. And you guys can see it come with the whole setup for getting it all going, and the layout, really low slung setup. You can customize this. It has upper link geometry in the front and the rear to dial in your settings, and then the wheelbase options, guys. You can actually take this from like a 170 or 163 all the way up to like 180 if you really wanted to with all the right parts. But yeah, pretty cool chassis. Check it out and let me know if
what is 180?
180 millimeters, man. It's just
right, but how many? What is that?
That's like 25 millimeters extended, which doesn't seem too far out of reach, but Normally we see guys setting that up with like bigger tires, much larger tires, much wider stance and stuff like that.
I don't have anything metric that can go that big. What's 180? Somebody Google that real quick. What's 180 millimeters in inches? Is that more than a foot?
We're talking no, it's definitely that would be pretty long.
I mean,
some builds where I've
that's
seen
pretty close. Yeah.
200 millimeters is the normal, and they just go crazy. So who knows where we're gonna be at, guys? But yeah, El Sucio says it's close to like that Prophet Designs Echo wheelbase. There's a lot of people running those long wheelbases with the bigger tires, and they're pretty cool. I'm actually working on something similar to that.
You know, what axles would you run with something like that?
I would run a wider axle setup.
Super
So
8 or those trails you have on that?
In my setup, yeah, Super 8s, or in this case, I'm actually going to be running these bad boys. These.
Oh yeah,
MOA
I forgot
axles.
about those. Are those deluxe?
Those are the Hard Park MOAs.
I said that last time.
Wide.
Damn it. Hard Park. My bad. I knew it too. As soon as I said, were those deluxe? Nope, those are Hard Park. All bad. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And those are what? Plus 10?
Yeah, they're like plus 10, plus 12, something like that. So
they're pretty freaking wide.
We're thinking like 1.8s, 1.3s, huge ass tires on those.
Okay.
A wheelbase around like 170 plus, something like that. Wow. Something that'll be out of my norm, but we're gonna dive into it.
That's way out of the norm. Way out of my comfort zone.
Here's a funny one, real quick. We got J Concepts for you guys. All right. The Losi LMT Mini, the Ford series, guys. That Lexan body. And this is actually a good body though from J Concepts for the Mini LMT fans, because you can actually get a lot of cool themes done with this type of body. You can get like an Excalibur style if you guys are fans of all those, branded style monster trucks. You can probably make this one work pretty cool with it. But nice. Concepts, man, they're always working on something cool, and I love my monster trucks. Still gotta fix one of them, but it'll be a couple of them before a couple months before I'm back on the trails or the ramps with those things. I gotta get it done soon though, because me and my son, we love to bash around.
Yeah, he's getting good at driving, yeah.
Yeah, he's getting good. He's getting really good that I can let him drive like brushless setups now, and he loves that low end control now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Graduated. Cool. I love it.
Yeah, guys, coming back to those wider axles, they're definitely not something I would put particularly personally in a bunch of setups, but as we have a couple of projects in lineup, we're going big. Stay tuned for those. And I know some of you guys can't get enough of wheels, so let me go ahead and share what we got over here. But RC Forged, guys, I was actually considering slapping on my RC Forged wheel sets on this buggy, which doesn't sound like a bad idea. Still, I might probably do that, but for right now, I'm gonna have these licensed, Innovate Racing, kind of keep as much little licensed look as possible. But my second choice, no doubt about it, was going to be an RC Forge wheel set. And if you guys are looking to pick up a RC Forge wheel set, it has a new design, the Sikander 10 design from RC Forged are available now. The 1.0 size, guys, available for order. Super nice design. If you guys don't know, these are machined here in the USA. 6061 aluminum, guys. Just crafted. The bead locks have little designs, little etching on the rings. RC Forged, and they're just insane wheels. So,
how can I order those?
Collecting them. Go over to RC Forged website. I believe it's RC Forge mini wheels. Just
Okay.
guys. So act
As long as
fast.
there's a website.
Orders fill up pretty quick normally, and I did miss out on the last wheel set design. They were kind of like the boxer style. Forgot what Sikander number it was, but these ones are kind of what, like a 8-hole, 10-hole style design. Looks pretty cool, really tough looking. And if you guys are collectors, this one, just giving you a heads up, keep collecting those RC forged wheels. Don't stop.
Ooh, I'm into those. I like those.
Yeah. Let's see. Agent 311, wrong account. No, you're always you're good with us, man. Res Crawls, what is up? Res Crawls, sometimes you just got to close your eyes and bite the bullet on that, especially if it's some of that RC Forge. But shout out what you guys, what's your nicest wheels that you just love that are from, mini style? Is it like
I'm on that one.
all metal, aluminum? Is it printed style? What's your favorite? Doesn't matter. Let's hop over to our homie, our good friend over on Instagram. Can't forget, guys, but Hunter RC, he's been cooking up stuff in the kitchen, and he's been offering some upgrades for not only his chassis, but for other people's offerings. We're talking the updated skids, guys. So this updated skid is for his new Haunter Dragonfly V4 chassis. This will be an optional skid if you wanted. So it's like a brace through the 2 holes for mounting. So no more strip skids. So this will really tighten everything up and just make everything super beefy. You can really cinch down if you have issues with skid plate getting loose on your builds. The skid's pretty cool to look at. Also, guys, you can easily mount through, set up your links real quick and easy. And then he has that same skid plate set up for the CL Designs chassis. So these are also mounting those motors super low, guys. If you haven't seen those dark pulse style skid plates, those are pretty cool. And then lastly, he has a couple cool little unicorn style braces, guys. These are set up with Little Guy Racing M2 wheel nuts and a couple of printed washers that'll keep the body pretty stable and really snug with that little bit of wide platform. You can also set it up nicely right here with this Tits RC servo limit strap. So a lot of tuning capabilities, guys, on these little parts. Don't miss out. And then of course, if you do have one of these Haunter Dragonfly V4s, oh wait, sorry, I totally messed up. But yeah, if you have one of the V4s, he does have the Haunt Runner style bodies that are already pre-cut, so no need to guess. These are ready to go straight for the chassis. So pretty cool. I know a lot of you guys have tons of projects, and a lot of you guys are building up the Dragonfly V4. So if you're looking for more body options, especially for chopped ones as well, guys, check out Haunter RC over on Instagram. Coming back to a couple comments, needs 1.2 scale hardware. You don't need that 1.2 scale hardware. It comes with some Trio hardware already. I think 3mm, 1.4 millimeter screws. You can pick up scale hardware over on Shift RCs. I know is one person that offers them in like different colors. So check that out. Mark, what's kind of your favorite wheel? Coming back to that question too.
Man, I've been racking my brain and I don't have an answer yet. I don't know. There's some older wheels, like way before a lot of this happened, that I really liked just because they're cool looking, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it just, for me, it just depends on the build. You know,
I think one of my coolest setups too is an OG one, and oh man, where's that wheels? But funny enough, I forgot to share too. But this came in the mail too. These happen to be one of my favorite beadlock rings, and I just saw that killer chassis, quietly restocked on these 10
yeah,
for the Trio 10-hole Type I wheels or
had
Type
those on
C.
something.
I mean, yeah. So these are
Something.
my favorite beadlock rings. They just make those Type C's look so good.
Yeah, the way they're cut really accents that. I definitely have like 2 or 3 of those. That's a good combo. Now, that's not really like factory, but that's a great combination of beadlock rings on a really nice rim from Trail. I'm always drawn to bronze or black for some reason.
Bronze,
So
man. I don't
bronze
have
just
it
seems
with
to
me,
fit
but
everything.
yeah. I really been loving my L series with the bronze wheels and like the bone color paint job. Just looks too sick. I need more bronze for sure.
It just goes, man. It works. I mean, everybody has their own opinion on what works for them. I'm gonna have to look around and maybe answer that question next week because I know I have some old school, like I'm talking like 12, 14 years ago, micro rims laying around that if I dug up, you guys would probably be pretty stoked on. Yeah, we'll get back to that question. I'll probably think there's no right or wrong answer, obviously, but since you asked me my opinion of my own, I don't know. I really don't. I do want those RC Forge though.
Yes. Pick up a set for sure when you can, when they come through.
Can I still pre-order tonight?
Yeah, they just got announced, I think, today or yesterday. So
All right.
guys get on that pre-order list for sure. Speaking of teasers and transmissions, guys, we have a new teaser, a little sneak peek as well. It's kind of hard to see, but this is like the ultimate teaser if we were to say it that. But we have.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, I think we have. Sorry, totally brain farted. Nerd RC, guys. They are sharing a little sneak peek of what to see. But we have right here. I'm trying to circle it. Keep an eye on this. They've been keeping it quiet, but they have some new designs as they're leading up to Pro Line by the Fire. So it looks like they'll be out there, maybe with some new products. But they're working on a new skid and transmission for your favorite Nerd RC rig. Will it work with other platforms, guys? They say no idea, but with the included skid, they're expecting it to be pretty universal. And the final product will be available in titanium, aluminum, or carbon. So I'm thinking that they're talking about the plates, guys. So titanium, aluminum, or carbon style plates. Pretty cool. That's all we can kind of see, but another design, guys, of that low profile motor here, transmission. We can see it over here in the corner too. Sorry if it's super, super small, but you guys maybe pinch to zoom. Hopefully you guys can see. But if you guys have a Nerd RC vehicle, shout out if you guys do. Curious to know.
What is that thing right under the magnet mounts? It looks almost like an air cleaner cover. Has a C clip on it.
That to me looks like one of those winches, like those little
Zip winch.
tag winch. Yeah, little zip winch thing.
Okay.
That's what it looks like to me. If I could be wrong though.
That was my guess.
COOP RC code 24. COOP RC 24. Love some nerd gear. Yeah, that's cool. They've been coming out with some good stuff. They've been having a whole bunch of stuff for C1, C2, and looking for C3, and just upping the performance. So pretty cool stuff coming out from Nerd RC. Check them out, guys. Stay tuned if you want to follow their updates with that transmission release. I'm not too sure when it would be available.
Now, speaking of
We'll update you
RAM,
guys.
those are kind of cool looking. 5-spoke, old school style, like almost rally car. I think those are those LGRP ones? They're copper.
Yeah,
On top rig.
1552.
1552s, yeah. Suss that out. Those are
You're
cool.
there doing a trans?
Hmm?
I'm over here answering Troy in the
Oh,
comments.
sorry.
That he did. You're okay.
I see the comments a little late per second. Yeah.
Yeah, the Turbo Max Pluto Planet.
Turbo.
Thank
Okay.
you, brother. All right, guys, let's see. We have a couple more stuff to talk about. And we have 59 people over on Instagram. And we have 57 people on the wheel. So pretty cool right there. Looks like we're kind of good to go over there. If you do want to get in on that, don't go anywhere. But I am going to close up the list, guys. So head over to Instagram, leave a comment. If you guys already been in there, you guys should be good to go. If not, don't worry, guys. Most of you guys who've been chatting along are entered in. And then let's dive over. We got a couple topics to talk about, so let's dive on back. Coming back to COOP RC. Totally forgot to share with this right away in the beginning, guys, but you guys did see COOP RC. He did make a couple bad decisions, which led into some good decisions. He ended up picking up an RTR with his buddies, not one, but 3 of them. So they all kind of did a little budget build off, and he ended up designing these cool 3D HC bumpers and sliders, guys. So there's an extra couple things that you want to add on to the Forerunner look. You can check out these bumpers offered by Coop and the sliders right there. And these front bumper, you can mount like some lights on there. So just some fun stuff, and sliders really help add that extra platform of the electronics. Get your battery sitting low and the ESC and receiver and stuff like that. So check it out from Coop RC, guys. You can see some of his inspiration right there. It looks badass, man. So I'll definitely eventually get one of these little Forerunners, but I'm still loving the OG, that hard body one. I definitely want to get another one of those hard body ones to chop it and get really aggressive with the wheel wells.
No, was that the Pro line one you were talking about just now from Coop?
Yeah, let me come back to that one real quick. So yeah. It's the Coop, it's the Pro line.
That's awesome.
Axial one.
Pro line axial, same thing. Right?
Yeah, right.
Like if you buy it just as a body, it's Pro line. I got one. It's sick. That's my next build.
I think a lot of people got this truck, which is pretty cool. A lot of people either bought the body or just ended up picking up another SCX 24 from that. Shout out if you guys ended up couldn't resisting getting a Forerunner, because the Forerunners they're fun. Just double checking some stuff here, guys, while we make sure everyone's happy. I'm happy. Let's see. I'm gonna switch over to the next one, and then you guys know who always goes crazy on the social medias lately, but none other than Enjora. Enjora wants to give back to you guys with their 9-year anniversary. They've been doing this, guys, for 9 years already, offering, it wasn't much at first, but now after these past 5 years, feels like it was like the bull run, still going strong. But Enjora's giving away 5, I should say, 5 Roverin FOCs and $500 coupons. All you gotta do is just go over to that Instagram, share an Enjora build in a post or reel and tag them and use those hashtags. You can see all the information on their profile. So if you guys do have something like that, shout them out. Let them know what your build looks like. And also, what else did I see from them? They're going to give out some stuff like free merch and all that. You know they're always up to something cool. I think that's all I have, guys, to be honest. If you guys did see anything else in the chat, though, let us know. We can kind of shout it out on the last bit of it. But while I just kind of check out what's going on here in the chat down on Instagram, guys.
Steve, I gotta ask, is that your dogs or the neighbors?
Dude, can you hear the dogs? I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. Yeah, there's my neighbor's dogs. I don't know what's going on over here, but something's going on outside.
I mean, it's not loud, but
normally I had like this microphone. I thought they were like says noise canceling and all that stuff, but hey,
that's funny though.
Yeah, right.
Garage looks like you keep adding a little bit of something every week too. Some extra people in the background.
Yeah, they've been slacking. They've been on unemployment for a little bit. They haven't been doing much, so we've been trying to get them to do some stuff around the shop.
Do work.
Do work, you know. But shout out what your favorite thing, guys, was in the chat. Let me know what you guys were up to or what you guys enjoyed the most. And with that being said, I did get a couple things. Oh, yeah, shout out. We're about to go party too soon. Shout out to Angry Crawlers. I mean, Angry Crawlers. Angry Squirrel.
I was
you guys
did
get your mullet gears in. I know I got mine in. So we're actually going to be doing some fun stuff. You cannot. Nice. This is fun because this is not just for Mias ISO axles, guys. You can put this in whatever SCX24 axle or portal for the SCX24 that you guys want as well. So I'm actually going to throw that into my manta ray, actually. Here's my mullet right here, my manta ray mullet, my little baby, the cut and shuts and stuff. But I'm actually, I'm going to changing this front end up to something a little bit wider. But I might just leave it like this. I don't know. It's kind of doing, after I tuned it, it's doing good. But the back, we'll most definitely be getting that Angry Squirrel mullet gear because I feel that my homemade one is just, you know, when it's homemade, it's kind of janky in the sense. But we'll be throwing those size tires on those cut and shuts. They're actually not too bad. They're like at a 65 millimeters, so not too huge. You guys love the mullet. Yes. Shout out if you guys got your mullet stuff in as well. And Mark, what are you going to be getting into over this week? Anything
I want to get those RC Forge wheels before I forget. And then I don't know. I should probably look at unfinished projects and go from there. But as far as buying stuff, I want those. And then I don't know. But it's raining tonight, so that means it's cooling off. That's a good thing. That's motivation. And yeah, I don't know. I like that MB. I don't know if I can get one, but I want one. I'll talk to Vic about that.
Yeah. See if you can get in. Just get in, like, probably going to be another few more weeks now that this pre-order is already out, guys. So
that's fine.
If you're going to go to Proline, though, I'll give you guys a hint. If you guys are going to go to Proline, there might be a couple of them there. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Should be cool.
And it's what did I hear? It was like $80-something for the whole weekend, including camping.
Yeah.
That ain't bad. You can get yourself there.
Yeah, we'll see you there if you guys are gonna be there. But with that being said, guys, I think we are ready to go. Let me see. Just double checking. How do we do this? Okay. Trying to pull up the wheel for us. Still used to.
Oh, to answer another one
Oh,
of your
here we are.
questions,
Got it right
remember when I was
here.
working on that micro drift BMW a while back?
Yeah.
I'm gonna uh, look at that. That's gonna be
Ooh.
fun. Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. It's the moment of truth. Sorry if it's a little small. See if I can make it bigger or smaller. See. There we go.
There you go.
Alrighty. So, you guys know the deal. We're going to be pulling up a name, looking you guys up, and shout out if you guys are here on Instagram. Until then, guys, until we get a larger audience over on YouTube. Actually, regardless of the audience, man, we're going to show some YouTube love for sure. Give me a couple weeks to figure that all out so we can figure out how to get you guys' name pulled up on YouTube, and we'll do a giveaway on Instagram and a giveaway on YouTube. That sounds pretty fun.
Nice.
So let's see. Let's go, guys. We're gonna click it, and good luck. This one's for the wheel set for the COOP RC wheels. We're doing the Sea Snake as like the last like grand finale. Big shout out again to COOP RC, guys. I'm gonna actually share the little coupon code up above so that way you guys can see. But we have JMata1112. Please shout out JMata1112 if you're in here. We'll turn on the timer, guys. We'll turn on the timer. Give you guys a little bit. Hopefully he's in here. If not, you guys know the deal. We click it to remove it, and we go on with the next. But JMata is saying, oh, I like that, man. So let's go ahead and type in JMata over on Instagram. We're going to share straight over to that page, guys. Let me know if you guys can see it. He is private, though. Unfortunately, we do ask to have you guys follow the rules and do a public profile. That way we can see if you guys are following. So sorry about that, brother. Maybe next time we get you on that. But let's go ahead and head over to the next wheel. Yeah, sorry about that, J Mata, man. For the next one, bro, we got you. If you do the rules, though, brother, you know, no hard feelings in that. But let's go ahead and spin it, guys. If you guys make sure you follow the rules to make sure, you know, that way we'll be good to go. But look at we got Lurko. Lurko in the chat over here typing
Yo,
away. Yes.
yo, you send that body or what, bro? That's funny.
Lurko. Let's type him. Let's head over straight over to him. He is public, guys. So is he following Coops RC? Coop RC Parts. Yes, he is, guys. Boom. Coops RC. So Lurko, you secured yourself the Coops RC red, white, and blue wheels. Love these wheels, guys. Also getting the 3D little wheel nut tool, and then a Coops RC patch and some stickers. Tossing that in with you guys right there. Let's go ahead and move on to the next winner, guys. Before I do that, though, let me share. We got the grand finale here.
Yeah.
Coops RC Sea Snake, guys. Carrier bearing, the whole kit. You guys do need some Sea Snake links. We do make some crazy ones. You guys seen a whole bunch of builds out there out on Instagram. You can check my like tags profile, the tags icon on my profile, and you'll see all the people rocking the RC Steve links on different builds. But yeah, let's go. Let's spin it to win it, guys. Let's see who's on here.
There's a lot.
Project 510. Do we have Project 510? B. Kochner, my boy, what up? Project
What?
510. Yeah, Brian.
That's funny.
So we got Project 510. Is he in here? We'll turn on the timer, guys. Project 510 with the exclamation points in the chat. All right. Halfway there. Halfway there. Project 510. I'm going to type him in. I'm going to share his profile right now. Let me just type him in, pull him up, switch over. Here he is, guys. Probably can't see his name because the banner. Let me remove this banner. All right. Is he following COOP RC for the Sea Snake? Boom. Yes, he is. So
Right.
congratulations right there. Boom. You guys can see Project 510. He's following it. So boom. Congratulations, guys. And everybody else tuning in, guys. We appreciate everybody just hanging out. Hopefully, you know, we're gonna make sure we get as many names on as possible. As you guys know, all the time, we do cut off the name list like 10, maybe even 15 minutes before the show ends, just to kind of keep it fair and square. The rules are you got to be hanging out with us, tuning into the Micro Monday show, guys. So while some people might tune in late, you know, we kind of can't catch everybody, but hey, man, winning is just being here. Like RC LCC is saying, man, that's totally, can't say that enough, man. I appreciate everybody else tuning in, enjoying Micro Mondays every Monday evening, guys. With that being said, Mark,
Yo.
rest of your weekend, and everybody else tuning in, man. You guys,
I wish it was still my weekend.
you have a great rest of your week.
Yeah. No, you too, man. No, I don't. Like I said, like I always say, Monday's like the best part of the week, even though it's the first day of the week for a lot of us. You know?
Yeah.
So
Stay
no
tuned,
complaining.
guys. We have some sick content on the way over here on the RCC side. Hopefully, Mark, you can get some time out, get out a little bit, get some content. I want to see some of those sick trucks, but I have
It's
content.
like I said, it's raining and it's cooling down, and we are getting back into RC driving season here. It's just, sometimes it's just ridiculously too hot, you know? So,
Yeah.
but
Right
maybe
on,
there's
everybody.
builds you haven't seen. That's all I gotta say.
Definitely not. That's why we have to see more. So, till then, man, everybody have a great rest of your night and an awesome week. Peace, guys.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it.